Hey man, what the do y'all know about sports?
You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period.
Welcome.
Oh, my bad. Welcome back, everyone, to the What Do Women Know About Sports Podcast. I am Bree Nicole.
And I'm Vicky D.
We're back.
Yes, finally.
New year.
New us.
Brand new year.
Hey.
We haven't been here since, November? So let's just get out the way. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
All of that
good stuff, you know?
All that.
How was your holiday season?
My holiday season was pretty good,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Had my immediate family, you know. That's all that matters, you know.
You know?
But honestly, to be honest, I don't really celebrate. Like, I don't.
You don't celebrate Christmas?
Not really.
What?
I mean, when you know the truth, you know why. But I don't really do that. But I just like being around my family.
Oh.
So, you know.
I definitely celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
I watch all the movies, you know.
Of course. All the songs.
I was into the Christmas for me was the holiday seasons, like for me was different anyway because it's my first one without my grandmother.
Oh yeah.
So like it was
it's always different after you lose somebody.
Yeah, so it was different, but it wasn't like bad. I was sad, but I got through it. So like I laughed a lot. I did cry a lot, but like it was a great time. I was around, like I hung out. I mean, like me and my mom, we had each other, so we leaned on each other a lot.
Right.
But overall, I had a good time. Listen, here's the thing. I was really mad about Christmas because where was the snow? Where was the cold? It was like 80 degrees Christmas Eve, and I had an attitude.
It was nice.
I don't like that.
But like the last couple of years, like we haven't had snow on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
We had snow. We didn't have snow out here.
But listen, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. So.
You gonna have to go to like another state or something for that. Go to Colorado. There you go.
You know, because
if you wanna.
It was a little bit too warm for my liking on Christmas. I was like, where's the cold? Now it's a little bit too cold.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm a winter baby. Shout out to me, birthday in 11 days.
So. Speaking of my mom's birthday, is today.
Happy birthday.
January 7th, Capricorn season.
Big Capricorns, hey, baby.
Big Cap.
11 days.
Big Cap.
We in there.
You see, I get along with Caps because, you know, we earth signs or whatever. You know.
I don't know nothing about these geologies. I just know I'm
Dude,
big.
You said what? Geologies.
Zodiac. I'm sorry. That astrology, these zodiac signs. I just know
This girl said geology.
I just know it's big Capricorn season over here.
Yeah. All you know is you a Cap. That's it.
That's it. That's all I care about.
But you are an earth sign though. You know, you're grounded.
Yeah, I know that. Okay. I just don't know. Like I don't know. Like
who is compatible with who?
Because everybody trash.
Ooh.
Not everybody, which I get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it was a good holiday season. I'm hoping that 2022 brings new, bigger, and better things.
Yeah, we say that for every year, but
I'm trying to put things into work.
Yes,
it's like to actually make it happen for this year. So,
right. Okay,
that's my
Yeah, I got big goals. I'm trying to achieve.
Not really big ones, but just little small milestones I want to hit like along the way. So, yeah. So hopefully 2022 it has to be better than 2021.
Ooh, and 2020.
And 2020. It got to be better. Got to be a little bit better because we've been struggling. Well, during all of that time, you know, sports was still happening.
It was
semi exciting, not so exciting. Some milestones were met. Some people got big accomplishments. Some people have been let go more than once.
Oh.
A couple rotations have happened. It's been a lot of COVID protocols.
Yeah.
A lot of COVID. I feel like the bubble needs to be re-implemented. Yeah. Because it was a lot of COVID protocols. I was getting updates like every hour. Blankets and COVID protocols. You're like, okay.
Yeah, I heard Gobert was he had COVID.
It's a few people. He started it off.
Right. Oh, let's not forget.
It was Rudy who started it off.
Yeah, let's not forget that. Yeah.
He started it all.
But we gon' start off with something that happened recently though.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start off with Antonio Brown.
Listen, he has been having a time.
Yes, so in the previous game that happened Sunday, what you saw initially was that Antonio Brown like pretty much walked off. He took off his uniform, took off his helmet, and just walked off the field. You know, everybody's like, "What the heck? What is going on?"
It was a lot happening that day.
Right,
It was a lot happening.
And you know, people, just assume like Antonio Brown is just like this crazy dude,
Like off his rocker again.
right?
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know. Before he put out the statement, it was like I kind of felt like it was something more. Obviously,
Yeah.
like it had to be like something for him to be doing all that.
Because it was random.
Right.
It was random.
But yeah. So what did you think when you initially saw that?
So I thought like everybody else,
Right.
Antonio out here tripping. But I feel like when people do stuff like that, like it's always a deeper meaning, or like there is always like underlying issue.
Right.
Like granted, they can be off their rocker, but what caused them to get to this point? Like what was the starting? It's like what was the cause like for this effect?
Right.
So granted, he was probably off his rocker, but what caused him to get to this point? And why do it during a game that's aired live where the public can see? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
why?
the Bucs ended up winning
Yeah,
anyway. But he did put out a statement.
he did. It's a long statement too.
It was a pretty long statement. It was pretty much him about he was still injured.
Yeah,
And I guess the coach was trying to get him to go out and play even though he was still injured or whatever.
like on an injury. He said he's supposed to have surgery in the upcoming week. However, through all of that, the Bucs have let him go.
Right, they did recently let him go.
Yeah, they let him go. So they probably thought he was a liability. Yeah.
Yeah, but I read something where one of a former Patriot, Rodney Harrison, is pretty much he expressed his thoughts on the Antonio Brown situation, and he's saying that he's suffering from CTE. I mean, that would make that
I
would,
wouldn't doubt it.
Right,
I feel a lot of them might have that. Trauma, concussions, like they probably all have it. But I will say that like when it happened, like Tom Brady did have a statement, and he was like, we shouldn't, like, in theory, he was, in short terms, he was just like, we shouldn't judge him, like let's beat up for him. So I feel like him being a teammate,
yeah,
that was good for him to come out and say, especially because it's Tom Brady and that's the team that he was playing on.
yeah.
So
I mean, he brought him to the Patriots, and then he brought him to the Bucs. So
Yeah.
I mean, he got a lot of faith
respect
in
for
him.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, again, Rodney Harrison thinks that he is suffering from CTE, and he has all the symptoms, like the mood swings, like snappy. So
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, whatever he's going through, like, you hope that he gets the help that he needs. It just sucks like that he has to be let go because of it. But the NFL is still a business. One, these teams, these owners, they only in it for the championships. They honestly probably don't always care about the person, so which sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I just hope that he gets the help that he needs. And so, like, if he is having the surgery, I hope that he has a successful surgery. It goes well, and then he take the steps like to get better and like recover from all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he had a lot of drama going on, though. It was a lot of drama. It was like every day. It was like a new update. It was like, okay. He had a lot of drama going on.
All right. So we're gonna be moving on to basketball, whatnot.
Yeah, the National Basketball Association.
Yeah, first off, you do have to congratulate Curry on passing. I know this was like a couple months ago.
But we have to relive it.
Yes. I mean.
So bear with us.
Come on now. So Steph Curry did pass Ray Allen's.
He's the all-time
title.
leader
Yeah.
in three-pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, Steph Curry sits atop of the board. The question is that like, my question is that like, how many more is he, like, how much higher is the record going to go before Curry retires?
I know it's gonna
'Cause
be.
it's gonna
It's gonna be
be-
kind of hard to beat.
It's going to be kind of hard to beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because he's
Right.
still a current player. He's still active. Like I
got
don't see him return
few
for
more years.
yeah.
Like plenty more years to go.
And we know he is the 3-point god.
Woo.
Hey, it's so like whoever is coming after him, it's going to be close to impossible to like break that.
I mean, that's like somebody trying to beat Wilt Chamberlain's record or whatever. You
Yeah.
know? Like no one has come close yet.
Nobody has come close. But shout out to Steph Curry.
or is it for the most points or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know he has a record that's like, I don't think nobody is gonna break anytime soon. But yeah, I did watch the game.
No, I'm sorry. That would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points. Yes. So I mean,
It's gonna be hard to break.
I know.
Because like I did watch that game, and like it was just great seeing like him and Ray Allen in the same spot. Like,
Oh yeah.
it was just like it was like monumental, because like we knew like Curry was gonna get there. It was just gonna be like when, what day, what game.
And it's nice to have like the previous title holder,
Yeah.
not being a hater, because
Some people probably might be haters.
like somebody trying to beat your title, whatever.
Might be a little
You gonna
salty.
have some right.
Might
Like,
be a
you'll
little-
feel a little type of way.
You might be a little salty.
Because I mean, once somebody passes your record or whatever, it's like you're like, no one remembers that. Not just playing, but
I mean, you might like you.
yeah, but like
It's still part of it's
but
still
like
a part of your accolade.
Okay, well, who was before Ray Allen?
It's still a part of your accolade. But it's still a part of his accolades. So whoever was before Ray Allen, it's still a part of their accolades.
Right, I get it, but it's like no one kind of remembers that because they're
No longer at the top.
focused on the person who's,
I get what you're saying.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
but
However, when Ray Allen retired, he was at the top. So I think that's probably what matters. So, listen, I'm being optimistic here, people.
Hey,
I'm trying to give you a little bit of lee room. I'm trying to give you some leeway, okay? But shout out to Steph Curry.
Yes.
Listen, Golden State, I feel like the last couple games, like they've struggled, they've lost. But I think they're still like leading in the Western Conference. Listen, it's a couple teams that have been surprising me.
Oh, the Bulls for one.
Hey, shout out to DeMar DeRozan. That young man. That young man. Listen, to hit 2 game-winning shots in 2 different games back-to-back. Like, sir, is that luck or is that just good skill?
I mean, Lonzo probably looked up going to that team. when he
Hey,
did.
he probably did. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he looked up going to the Bulls. Yeah. It's because, like, it's like the Bulls are in the spotlight, like, it's like the first time in, like, a very long time. Like,
Oh, for sure. Like after Jordan.
not even, I won't even go that far back. Like,
Yo,
maybe
you
when,
wouldn't?
like Derrick Rose was there. Because, like, Derrick Rose, he does ball.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, like as a contender.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Then I'm
yeah.
going back to, like, Jordan years. Yeah.
Right.
Because they are looking like a contender at the current moment.
They're number 1
In
in the Eastern Conference.
And that's surprising because, like, I
Yeah,
would have had
number 1.
teams like maybe Milwaukee, the Heat.
I mean, they're 3 and 4 respectively.
Okay.
Nets right behind the Bulls.
Hey, the Nets got Kyrie back.
I know. So he didn't. Kyrie, look. Kyrie.
The Nets got Kyrie back.
I know.
It took him a while.
Kyrie stood by his decision.
It paid off for him.
It did. It wouldn't have paid off for nobody else.
It paid off for him.
But they probably needed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. I'm sure some of the athletes who didn't really want to take it probably like mad, like, dang. So he didn't get the shot, but he still get to play. Like,
but he wasn't getting paid all the time either, though. Y'all been getting paid.
So I mean, he got money. He good.
True. But I'm sure he wants to play though. Like if this is your passion, this is your job, you don't ever want to have to sit out. Whether it's for like a reason like this or an injury, you want to be on the court. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm happy that he is back. Just because like it is Kyrie Irving, like he is like a great player. And I'm sure like Brooklyn needed him and probably missed him on the court with like Kevin Durant, James Harden. So this may bring another aspect to them, which could put them back at the top in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
So we just
see. It's a tight race, though.
Yeah,
it's a tight race. So I don't know. We'll see, y'all.
But I was like, when he came back, I was like, oh, okay.
It's a pretty much tight race on the Western Conference as well. Suns on top. Warriors are actually number 2.
Okay, yeah,
they're number 2.
So I can see that. I feel like Phoenix and Golden State have been going back and forth. It's been like that most of the season. Mm-hmm. I think that might be our conference finals team.
I don't know. We speaking too soon.
You think?
Yeah. You gotta check. Always check after the all. I don't even know if they have an All-Star game.
Because we know COVID on the rampage.
COVID is.
So here's the thing. I get what you're saying. It's always best to check after All-Star. However, it's certain teams I just probably won't be checking for after All-Star. Even then, my Lakers is probably one of them.
Let's go ahead and express your feelings. Listen, tell the people, express your feelings about your team. Go ahead.
It's trash. I have some questions. Like I feel like LeBron has been doing his job. I'm gonna give him his credit, but he is one man. He is not the entire team. It is 5 men on the court at a time, and I feel like everybody else is just doing what they want to do. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. I don't know what's happening in LA. Maybe it's the new center. Maybe it's the new title of the arena, because it's no longer Staples Center.
You think that's what it is?
It's probably that.
I mean, they was kind of like that before.
Yeah, it's been hard trying to be a
Laker fan.
But listen, I was like this when they sucked when Kobe was there. Listen,
I've been there too.
So
it's all right. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
No.
But it's been a struggle, especially because they have like so many veterans. Like you got LeBron, Russ, Carmelo, all DeAndre Jordan, all these people, who are on other teams and excelled in other areas, and then like you bring them all together, and it's just not gelling how they thought it was going to gel.
It's not like the Avengers and them.
I told y'all at the beginning of the season it was giving what? Geriatric. And that's what we're getting. Isn't that what we're getting? Yeah. I told you. I said this at the beginning of the season. It was giving geriatric, and it's still giving geriatric.
Okay.
So, I don't... The Lakers, I probably won't be... Listen, if they come up after All-Star, or even now, between now and the start of playoffs, if the Lakers can make a change, great. Am I optimistic? It's real low. It's not high at all. It's real low. It's real low.
Okay.
It's real low.
Okay.
But listen, I'm not gonna leave my team out there to die. So listen, it's Lakers all day.
Hey.
Listen, I have to be a fan through and through. Okay, through and through, I'm gonna be a fan.
Hey.
It's just a little sad right now. That's all. I'm a little bit sad. That's all.
Understandable. Okay, now, Kyle Lowry.
Did you watch the video?
I didn't.
So
I didn't.
He the other day it was a game. I believe it was. Today is Friday. I'm going to say Wednesday. So and they were playing against. So Kyle Lowry plays for Toronto, right? Correct.
No.
Who does he play for?
He plays for the Heat.
Okay. He does?
Yeah.
Oh, when did I miss
He's
that?
a Heat player.
Okay, I must have missed that. But anyway, he was in the game, and so like it was a dead ball situation. So he had the ball in his hand. So like he tossed the ball back to the ref. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this ref is new or if he just trying to flaunt his authority as being a ref, but. He tossed him. He gave Kyle Lowry his second technical and tossed him out of the game, like ejected him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Kyle. It wasn't like he threw the ball at the referee with any type of force.
Yeah, apparently it
was just a little toss, like hit the ball.
Apparently the ref thought he was trying to do something else, which I don't know what that would.
I don't know
what to hit him with the ball,
but he wasn't. He tossed it real soft.
But usually most players they give the ball back to the ref.
He tossed the ball real soft, and like the ref didn't catch it, and so it did bounce, and after he just ejected him, we was all confused. So I don't know if the ref was having a bad day, if he knew and wanted flaunt his authority. But they need to refs need to have better training after that, because that was ridiculous. It was kind of like, I'm ejected for what? Like giving you back the ball?
Yeah, I'm looking at the video right now. He
literally tossed. He didn't throw it. It wasn't any force. He tossed him the ball.
It just hit. The ball hit the ref's hands.
He should have caught it. He should have
I
caught
don't know if
it.
the ref thought he was trying to, I don't know.
You can't explain it.
But like I said, there's players all the time, like in dead ball situations, they'll toss the ball back to the ref. What is the issue?
You can't explain it. It's nothing to explain. It didn't make any sense. So I'm not
Wow.
So I'm not sure how that goes for referees
stupid.
who make mistakes, if they are pulled from I guess future games for a while, but whoever that referee was, he needs to be pulled for a minute, because clearly
that was some bull.
Because clearly this ain't the job for you, sir, because you don't know what you're doing.
That was some bull.
I was watching it. I was like, so that's not really technical worthy, but okay.
Apparently, Justin Bieber had an issue with that as well.
He should have. We all did.
I mean. Yeah, he had a whole issue with that too.
He should have, because what was the point?
I'm not gonna repeat what Bieber called the ref, but yeah,
he should have, because it wasn't fair. It made no sense. It wasn't any reason behind it. Kyle Lowry did not throw the ball. It wasn't any force behind it. He tossed him the ball. It's not his fault. Your hand slippery. So it was a bit much. I wasn't here for it. I'm still not. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it and then make your own assumption,
right? And
let us know.
Yeah.
But if you have common sense, it's what we said. It's basically what
that was some bull.
Yeah, made no sense at all. No sense at all. So I hear that Klay Thompson could be he could be coming back. The word on the street is that Klay may make his debut on Sunday's game. Debut on Sunday's game. If he does, I'm excited to see him.
About time. They said he's gonna come around Christmas time, but we'll see.
I mean, things happen.
Right.
I guess I know at one point they did say Christmas, but they probably wanted to give him some more
time to get right,
which is fine. I'm okay with that, because
hey, come when you're ready.
Yeah, yeah. But if he does make his debut on Sunday,
that would be great.
That'd be great.
Bruh, if it's a home game.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be standing. Yeah, it's gonna be bananas.
Ooh.
Bananas. So shout out to Klay. I can't wait, because listen, I miss seeing him and Curry on the.
What's the Splash Brothers?
Splash Brothers back in effect. Okay. So shout out to Klay. I hope it's a good game.
Right. I hope the transition is kind of fairly easy for him.
That's going to be that was my next question. Like, how do you think this transition is going to be for the Warriors? Like, trying to integrate Klay like back into their games or to their rotation.
If they practice, then it shouldn't be that hard.
But like practicing is different. Actually,
I mean, sure, but you still gotta. That's what practice is for, though.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I still think
that's why you practice. Like, why would he practice by himself and then come on the court with the team?
But it's different practicing with your team than actually playing with against another team. It's a little bit different.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's a little bit different.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a little bit different. It's
but
not
you're
the
still
same.
Playing with. Okay, that's fine.
It depends also as to how intense the practices were too. If the practices were at the same intensity of a game, then yeah. If they weren't, you still got to integrate him in. And so, like, I'm not saying, I just don't think he's going to be clicking on all cylinders like immediately. It might. But then again, it might not. Who knows? Because, like, Klay hasn't played a game since when? 2000.
What, like 2 years, right?
2019? Yeah, because, like, the bubble was 2020 and he didn't play it all that year. So it's like 2 years he can't play the game. So I'm not saying it's gonna take him the rest of the season, but it might take a few games.
Mm-hmm.
So this is guys see, but I feel like whatever he does is gonna be like great TV to watch. So shout out to Klay.
Yeah, kind of off topic, but did you see? Well, not really, but did you see last night's game with the what game was that? It was the Celtics against the Knicks. Did you see that game last night?
No.
That was a pretty good game. Well, the beginning of the beginning of it, the Celtics were like in the lead. They were like crushing it. Boy, so I kind of like was off and on like looking at it. When I came back to the game, it was like the fourth quarter. Like they ended up tying it, dude. They ended up getting like tied. I'm like in like 2 minutes. I'm like, how?
It's because the Celtics are a great team, but it's not consistent. It's like they get a lead, and for some reason they can't sustain
the
it.
Knicks, bro.
I mean, the Knicks have not been garbage this season. Not as garbage as we are accustomed to. They haven't been as garbage as we are accustomed to. So.
But Barrett hit that game-winning shot. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, kid.
Okay, kid.
Okay, kid.
Okay, kid.
He's one of the. I think it's like his second or third year playing. Probably second. Yeah. So I'm him. I'm so bad with names, y'all. I'm getting old. Him. Who's that other dude? I can't think of his name, but like that dude's been balling too. I can't think of his name, y'all. It'll come back to me. Yeah, these young cats is balling. Future of the NBA.
Future of the NBA.
This is the future. We gotta watch now because this is the future. This is what we're gonna be looking at years down the line. Like,
ain't it so strange? Like how it's a different rotation. People coming in. It's so like, strange.
Who out of like RJ Barrett, out of I can't think of nobody's names. Out of him, Zion Williamson. I still cannot think of this boy's name, and it's like frustrating me. So like out of them, like who is gonna be like
the next
that
factor?
Next Kobe, or that next LeBron, or like that next Chris Paul, or who's gonna be? Like,
it's just
that
so strange
dude in the league.
It's just so strange to me how like it's beginning to shift. Like it's new.
All the old players are like starting to like.
It's so strange.
It's like this is the era that I grew up in. It's like I don't want y'all to leave.
It's so strange because like it's like dang, we're older, so like they're older. It's so strange.
Like, I don't want y'all to leave because like this is what I grew up watching. I grew up watching y'all, and y'all finna leave.
Strange.
It's like this next batch. It's gonna be so
because then it's like, who is this next batch of people?
Yeah, but it's like the kids growing up. This is what they grew up in. So
yeah, it's so strange.
It's crazy.
It's so strange. But it's interesting though. It's strange, but change is always needed.
Sometimes,
as the world changes, you have to adapt.
Adjust.
You have to adjust. So You have to adjust. Last night was also not last night. Wednesday night was Dirk's his jersey retirement.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Shout out to Dirk.
Yes.
I heard it was nice. I heard that Jason Key opened it up like with a few jokes.
Nope.
I think he was like, if Dirk wants to come back and we are doing 10 days because listen, a lot of players have been signing 10-day contracts.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas, he is, listen, I hope he got some frequent flyer miles because he has been traveling.
Oh, yeah.
He went from doing 10 days with the Lakers.
Ooh.
Now it's 10 days somewhere else. Listen, I hope you got some frequent flyer miles because listen, sir, like you have been traveling, okay? So yeah, shout out to Dirk, his jersey retirement. It's strange. Like we used to watch Dirk, now he retired with his jersey up in the rafters. It's just
well deserving.
It's well deserving though. It's just different. It's a different era. A different era.
I figured out the name, y'all. John Morant. That's who I was talking about.
Oh, he does ball.
Oh my goodness,
That
dude is gonna be something else. Like give him a couple more years.
He balls.
He's gonna be something else, and he's confident too.
And that's
like. He's very confident, like
very
in his game.
But it's needed. It's needed in this type of game.
So that's who I'm looking at.
He's very confident. I like him though. He plays for the Grizzlies.
Yes,
I like him. So while we're still on the topic of basketball, so Becky Hammon.
Yeah,
She currently is the assistant coach with the San Antonio Spurs. Becky Hammon is a WNBA legend.
Sure.
If you don't know her, where have you been? Becky recently signed a 5-year contract. She is going to be the new head coach of the Las Vegas Aces.
Yes.
I feel like that's full circle for her. Like to go from the WNBA as a player and then like an assistant coach in the NBA and now you're going back like to WNBA to be a head coach. That's full. I'm happy for her.
Now I saw like some people were like, so she's coming from the NBA just to go back to the WNBA. Like I don't think that's like a downgrade.
That's not a downgrade anything.
You know what I'm saying?
It's because like her contract is gonna be massive. If you read the article, not that matters, but it's not a downgrade at all because the WNBA is not a downgrade. It's the women's league,
right?
It's not our fault. Like I don't watch. We tell all the time, watch it. They ball better than some of these men, but I won't get into that.
It's not because
they haters.
These men's is gone. They the ones got the problem.
But yeah, I'm happy for her. I feel like it's well deserved.
Finally, she's a head coach. Yeah, finally.
Because I think she has enjoyed her time as being like the assistant.
I'm sure she learned a lot.
Under Pop? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. She is going to finish out this season with the NBA with the San Antonio Spurs, and then she's going to transition into her head coaching gig with the WNBA once their season starts. And their season, it typically starts in like May, I believe. May-ish, kind of. So shout out to Becky Hammon. Speaking of the WNBA, today I got a notification that Sue Bird, she will be returning for the 2022 season. Shout out to Birdie. Now I'm waiting on Diana Taurasi. I wonder if she gonna return. I wonder. It's because, and so this is big news because last season, like people were saying, like this is Sue's last season and Diana's, but to hear that she's gonna return, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Because like Sue and Diana
they should kind of both retire at the same time.
Yeah, just because like they are both like vets, legends, champions for every aspect of the game, like collegiate, WNBA, Olympic, international, FIBA. They are champions. So I want to know if Diana gonna return too, because I think that'd be dope. And like you just said, I think it'd be cool if they both retire in the same season, just because like they are great friends too. So I hope that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and Candace Parker was voted Player of the Year. Shout out to Candace Parker. That is Dre's favorite.
Oh yeah.
His
Shout
favorite. Yeah, I did his
Oh yeah.
we mentioned him on a previous episode, Sports Way with Dre Day. I did his live the beginning of the week. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like Wednesday or something.
It was Monday.
It was Monday?
It was Monday.
Who are these days flying? See?
Are they?
No, I don't think it was Monday.
It was Monday.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No.
It was Monday.
Duh, it was Monday.
It was Monday. I did his live Monday.
These times. Anyway, yes.
But yeah, Candace
shout
Parker
out.
is his favorite player.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I will be wearing his shirt next week. I'll be on the lookout. So y'all see, pick up that merch or whatever. Yeah, support.
She said, "Listen, I'm plugging.
Yes,
I'm plugging." That's funny. But yeah, shout out to Candace Parker. She went to Chicago. She brought her hometown and her new team a championship.
Yeah.
And now
so listen.
And she got married.
Yeah, which I didn't know.
Shout out to her.
I
She
didn't
got
know.
married and she was voted the player of the year. So
Yeah, good year for her.
she's having a year.
So listen. So since the Chicago Sky won, right? It's only fitting if the Bulls win.
If the Bulls win,
Just
now listen,
come on.
Now listen, we always think that's going to happen, and it
I know,
never
right?
does because it just never
would
happens.
be so dope,
But if it
though.
does,
Let's get some positivity in that city, bruh.
if it does happen like that, it'd be real dope.
That would be dope.
Because, like we said earlier, Chicago they on a balling mission. They have been balling. Shout out to Chicago. I mean, I'm hoping there is going to be an All-Star.
Oh yeah.
Just because I look forward to All-Star day or like the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I like the dunk. So hopefully there is one, but I know that COVID is a real thing right now. The Amorian variant out here.
Still a thing. Mm-hmm.
Listen, Amorian out here doing his dance moves all over the world. So
Doing it full of Saint, you know what I'm saying?
Doing it full of Saint. So, but I'm hoping that there is, because then after that, it gives you like the second half of the season, which is where, like you always say, you pay the most attention. Because I feel like that's when teams they
Really start getting on that greasy grind because it's playoff time. So yeah.
But you should be on that all season.
I mean, you would think, but I don't know.
You should be
would
on that
think.
all season though. But hey, you just never know. I mean, like the NBA has been real quiet. It ain't been like a lot happening. Just these few tidbits, like the Kyle Lowry situation. That still is blowing my mind. It's been real quiet as of late. So
Nothing too exciting.
nothing too
No.
like extravagant, which is
Right.
good. Like folks is minding their business and doing their job, playing great basketball. Oh, the Winter Olympics are coming.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I
you
look
know,
forward to, so like my favorite part of the Winter Olympics is the figure skating. That's my jam.
I don't understand it.
You don't, huh?
I mean, it's
You don't
nice.
understand figure
It's nice to watch.
What, do you not understand the judging?
It's
do you not
nice to watch.
Do you not understand why skating is like
No,
a
I
sport?
get why it's a sport.
Oh, like,
I get why it's a sport because it's a sport.
Okay.
It's just not my favorite. Probably that's probably why.
Oh, see, I used to growing up, like I used to wear socks. We had hardwood floors, and I just would like pretend that I'm skating around the house. Like I thought I was Christy Yamaguchi. Like
You did okay.
like
Okay, my favorite is I like the snowboarding, the bobsledding,
okay,
and the hockey.
okay.
The hockey.
I do enjoy the bobsled, and that's pretty fun. Like watch them like
The one that I will never understand is the shuffle with the little. Cause I think I like the last time we had the Olympics. I think I stayed up one night watching it, and I'm like,
what are they doing?
"What's the point?" I was so confused, but I was stuck. And they take it so serious.
Of course, they're
take
the
it-
Olympics.
They take it so, but look what it is. Ugh. But hey, the Winter Olympics is coming.
Oh, boy.
I saw the women's hockey team.
Yeah, starting February 4th.
Yeah. So it's coming soon.
Yes, through February 20th.
And the women's U.S. hockey team, like, they have since finalized their roster. Mm-hmm. And so they are going to defend their gold, like from the last Olympics. So
it's in Beijing, y'all.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that because, like, this past Summer Olympics was lit. We love the Summer Olympics.
You thought that was pretty good?
I did.
It was a little weird, but
because it wasn't any fans, like, under the COVID. But I thought it was still fun. I was still watching them. I watched the basketball. I watched the swimming, the track and field,
gymnastics, of course.
It's just different without fans to, like, cheer you on. But, like, your teammates was there. That's the only difference. I look forward to the opening ceremony just because you get to see how many people are coming in from, like, each country. That's what I look forward to. So
I just hope China's ready for the Olympics. You know, I don't know.
And have, like, protocols in place. Like, it's just it's really hard. It's hard because, like, we haven't heard any. It's like there hasn't been any word about, like, canceling it. So I'm sure it's still going to be happening.
Right.
So you just got to social distance out here in Beijing, people.
Yes.
Great episode.
Yeah.
Great episode.
First episode of the year.
First episode of the year. It's a new year, people. It's January 7th.
Yeah.
Make 2020 your best year.
2022.
Oh, not 2020. Whoa. We're not reliving 2020. No, ma'am. My bad. Make 2022 your best year. If you do not, make sure you follow us on our Instagram. The Instagram, it is WDWKAS Podcast.
Yes, and our Twitter
at
is
it's
at the bottom. You see it. What do women know? 1 KNO number 1. Find us there. Talk crap. Do whatever. Make sure
you also check out our website. It's WDWKAS.com. It's all things us. You can buy merch. Buy the merch.
See past episodes.
All of that. Buy merch. And our YouTube, make sure you are subscribing to the YouTube, watching videos, sharing, and commenting. The YouTube, it is also WDWKAS Podcast. As always, I'm Brenda Cole.
And I'm Vicky D.
We shall see y'all next week. Peace. You are now listening to the Best Damn Sports Podcast. Period.